What is up, everyone? I am coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Counter-Strike has not been kind to us the past couple days. We have gotten a lot of reverse correlation. We've gotten a lot of times where we've just ended up picking the completely wrong person and they just get... Everyone else does amazing, and the game goes to overtime, and we just pick that one guy who does really, really poorly. This slip in particular, this actually happened early in the morning, and I checked the score, and the game actually went into overtime. So you can see this guy got 43 kills, but this guy, he did so badly in map one. He got I think he got 6 or 8 kills, something like that, in map one. He did so poor in map one, he could not catch up, even though he went into overtime that second map. So I believe like pretty much everyone in this game right here was able to go over except this guy that we bet on, Kinsey. And again, it's like his line was supposed to be 28.5 or 29, and he only ended up getting 24 kills right here. So unfortunate betting on some of these people that just can't get it done type thing. Especially when the game goes into overtime, it's really frustrating. This right here, another frustrating one, missed by one rebound right here with Zach Edey and Laurie right here. So unfortunate, couldn't get it done on some of these entries right here. But the good news is, you guys, we are set up. We are set up for Thursday night, so it should be a big Thursday night for us. I'm hoping it is. At least we are set up for a big Thursday night. And I'll get into the plays for the day because there's actually going to be 2 more tonight in tonight's games. And that is going to be through college football and through the NFL, okay? So if you guys don't know, we've been doing really, really well with NFL on Thursday night specifically, right? So there was Broncos Saints last weekend. We cashed a 4 out of 4 then. And then a couple weeks ago, there was that Falcons game where Kirk Cousins threw for 500 plus yards. We cashed a 4-man then. And then I think maybe this was like more of like September area, but it was that Bills Miami Dolphins game. And we cashed a 4-man in that game as well. It was like Bills Miami Dolphins. There's like 2 back-to-back games on Thursday night, and we cashed then also. So something like, I don't know, 3 out of the past 6 Thursday nights, we've been able to cash a 4-man, which is obviously really, really good because these are 10x entries right here. So Thursday Night Football is where we make a lot of our money. Hasn't been probably a good past couple of days. Yesterday was decent because we got some setups going, but we haven't really seen a big 4-man come out this, probably past like 3 days, right? But tonight is the night that we are going to take advantage of that and hopefully hit a big 4-man right here. So setup, this is for Saturday, so we do got to wait for that. But then we are set up with Justin Jefferson, Sam Darnold with the taco, and then we are also set up for this Pittsburgh-Syracuse game, which I am really excited about. So I know you guys are probably excited about NFL Thursday Night Football, right? The big deal on Thursday night. But this Syracuse-Pittsburgh game is going to be an absolutely insane. It should be a shootout. We got Kyle McCord versus Eli Holstein, 2 really, really good quarterbacks that throw for a ton of yards. So it should be a game. I'm hoping for the game to go 30 to 30, like 35 to 38, or even in the 40s, right? Hopefully it goes into overtime, something like that. And I'm just really hoping for a very close, high passing type game. And I also do have a play that is going to be in this video for this game also, and for Thursday Night Football. So you guys actually at the end of the day are going to get 3 slips in this video today. The reason being is because there are 2 discounts on Prizepicks. So one good thing this week is there's been a lot of discounts because NBA has just started up, right? Because NBA is starting up, I think Prizepicks is doing 7 days of NBA discounts. Better and Chalkboard have also just given us a ton of discounts. I think Sleeper also has discounts throughout the week. So we do have entries like this, and basketball really isn't correlated. There's no way to really correlate basketball in a consistent way. So you'll see what we do, but we're going to pair it up with 3-mans going into college football and for the NFL, right? So just quickly, do want to say, even though it's been a probably rough like couple 3 days, we are up big on the month right here. You can see we are down probably about like 15 to 18 units in the past couple of days. But again, over the months, over the couple of weeks, right? Once you get a lot of bets under your belt, all of that unluck and all of that kind of us missing slips, that's all going to even out. And I can show you guys even on a larger scale right here. This is over 1,500 bets right here. We're up more than 315 units of profit right here. So I understand if you've probably been here the past, I don't know, maybe 5 days, 6 days, it's probably been like, hey, this guy it's not looking good, right? But again, I'm just telling you guys, over the course of a month, we are going to be up. We've done it month after month after month for the past 5 months right here since I started tracking this back in May. And yeah, we normally go up 50, 60, 70, 80 units in a month. And you can see how that graph goes, right? I'm not going to come on here and tell you guys that every single day, every single, even week sometimes is going to be positive or going to be amazing. As you can see, we have dips, right? We have a dip here. We have a pretty decent dip right here. And then we go up every single time. Like clockwork, every single time, the dips come and the dips go because we will make new all-time highs. And again, tonight, if you've been here for, I don't know when I sent these out. It looks like I sent these out on Tuesday, right? This one on Tuesday, this one on Tuesday, this one on Tuesday. So if you've been here since at least Tuesday morning or whatever it is, then we have these 3 set up right here. And these could all easily hit. We got League of Legends, which is my favorite correlated duo right here. We got this one. So if we hit this and this, we would be up about 20 units right here. So that would be amazing. That would bring us like even further and probably like 5 units in the profit than even after this kind of rough like 3-4 day span, right? So I got a lot of picks today, so let's go ahead and get into the first one. So yeah, let me start with this one then. So we do have Shea Alexander right here to go over 25.5 points. If you guys forgot, there are 2 discounts right here, so he's discounted by about 5 points. Luka's also discounted by about 5 points, which is great to see. They should have probably about a, 70 to 80% chance of hitting this line. And then what we are doing is we are pairing it up with a trio, okay? So we normally do duos in college football or in NFL, right? We normally do like quarterback receiver, and we're still going to do that in another play, but actually we are going to do a trio right here. So I don't know how many people know this, but if you do quarterback, receiver, running back, you actually get a 9.5x. And you can go on Prizepicks and do this exact same slip here, but put a tight end or receiver in this slot, and I think you will get only an 8.5x, okay? So we're getting a whole 1x higher by putting this running back in, and you can see this running back is a really, really good pass-catching running back. There are games where he gets 9, 10 receiving receptions a game. So he's a really good receiving running back. And the thing I love about Syracuse is, yes, they get a ton of yards. They're a really high-powered offense. Kyle McCord, I think, is really underrated. But what they do, similar to Ole Miss, is they have a game plan and they stick to that game plan. They are a very, very pass-heavy offense, and they pass 50, 60 times a game without fail, especially if they're from behind, right? If they're playing from behind, they're going to pass 60 times a game, and Kyle McCord is just going to rack up pass yards, right? So that is something we've run into with NFL sometimes. Is like sometimes these NFL teams will go up, and then once they're up, they'll just run the ball, completely. Syracuse does not do that. When they're up, even when they're down, when they're up, when they're tied, whatever it is, they're passing the ball. That is their game plan, and that is what they're sticking to. So very correlated here. If Kyle McCord, if he goes over his pass yard total, this is one of the highest pass yard totals I've ever seen. But Kyle McCord, if you go back and look, he can definitely do it. He'll get 400 yards a game sometimes. Kyle McCord over pass yards, and then we got Jackson Meeks, his number 1 target, his number 1 receiver, to go over receiving yards. And then we got LeQuint Allen, the running back, to go over 43.5 receiving yards. So again, if Kyle McCord, if he has a big game, if he puts up 400 yards, which again, he can definitely do this, especially against a team like Pittsburgh, that they're going to keep this game close, and it's going to be a back and forth game. It should be a back and forth game. There should be a lot of passing in this game. So if SGA clutches out, hits his little discount here, then we have this set up for tonight. Yeah, all these things should actually be happening at the same time around. So we'll see how that happens. Second play of the day is going to be with Luka right here. And then we are going to take Luka and then do the exact same thing. Actually, let me actually just go to the slip. So I know you guys saw that slip, but I'll kind of explain that one a little bit later. This one is for tonight's game right here. I want to kind of go in order, right? So we got Thursday night for Syracuse. We got Thursday night for tonight's game, Rams versus Vikings. Love this play. If you can get Cooper Kupp at 6.5 receptions, I absolutely love this. I think if you've seen any of the games where he doesn't have Puka, and then I think the game where he went down even, he played like the first quarter where he wasn't injured. The game that he played without Puka this season, he got, I think, 20 targets and 14 receptions, if I'm not mistaken. So if Puka does not play tonight, which there are rumors that Puka might play, I personally think he's not going to. And I even think if he does, he's going to be limited. He's going to be out there, and he's just going to be Cooper Kupp's still going to be the number 1 guy because Cooper Kupp is fully recovered. And I don't really think it's worth it for the Rams to put Puka in that situation because he still is not fully recovered right here. It's an early game. It's Thursday, or not early, but it's Thursday night football. I don't know if you put Puka in that situation. We'll have to see if Puka ends up playing, but especially if Puka does not play, This play is money right here because we got Stafford over completions and Cooper Kupp over receptions right here. So if he gets like 10 receptions, which he can definitely do, that's going to be 10 completions for Stafford. So very correlated, and then also very correlated here, Sam Darnold and Aaron Jones. Again, I'm doing that little running back trick here. If you were to put a receiver, I think it would be 8x actually because it's the same game. So if you were to just put Justin Jefferson here, which you could definitely do that if you want, but it would just give you an 8x, okay? So by putting Aaron Jones here, we're getting a 9x, okay? So these little tiny, like, small differences make a big impact over the long term, right? So we're going Sam Darnold over and Aaron Jones over. Same thing, correlated, right? If Aaron Jones, if he gets 50 yards tonight receiving, that's going to be 50 yards for Sam Darnold. Again, I think this game should be a lot of passing, a big shootout type game. I am kind of like liking going into the weekend, NFL and college football unders, but these games on Thursday night, they should be big games, and there's no reason why these aren't very heavily offensive games right here. All right, so obviously, I do have that Jets play, but I did want to say, if you want to get my VIP for free, there's a couple of ways to do it. The main way is to text me the word BET to this number, and I will get you guys 2 free months of my VIP. All you have to do is sign up for Bet Online using my link. I will send you it once you text me the word BET, and then you put in $20, $25 into the website, and then you take a $20 play. That's going to be for tonight's game. I'll give you it, and then once you take that $20 play, you send me a screenshot that you did that, and then I will get you into my VIP for 2 months free. Again, all you have to think about is text me the word BET right here, and then what I'll do is I'll actually Cash App or Venmo you back the $20 out of my own bank account, my own personal money, because I want you guys to get in, and it'll be like it's free for you, right? You'll put 20 in to the website, but I'm going to pay you back and Cash App you back the $20. You can also do the same thing with Sleeper. The reason why I'm shouting out Sleeper specifically is Sleeper right now has a 200% deposit match, which is really insane. So if you take anything away from this video, what you can do is you can sign up for Sleeper, and you can put up to $100 into Sleeper, and you would end up with $300, okay? So if you put $100 into Sleeper, you would end up with a 200% match, which then you would end up with $300 in your account. So pretty much they're giving you a free $200 today, and this is running until the end of October, I believe. I think it's the middle of the October 31st or maybe the end of October 31st, something like that. So you have a couple more days to do this. Again, we use Sleeper all the time. Pretty much we just use it on Wednesdays and Sundays, the promos, and you have to at least put in $10 into Sleeper with my code PAID. But again, the number one thing to do is just text me the word Sleeper. Text me the word Sleeper to this number, and I'll get you a free month of my VIP. So yeah, you can do that. You can also do Bet Online right here. So all right, let's get into this play. It's going to be with that Luka discount. So we have the SGA promo, we have the Luka promo, and we're doing the same thing with that 3-man stack. So try to find games that have really good pass catching running backs, right? So we did it with Syracuse. And then we did it with the Jets here again, because instead of getting an 8.5x, we want to try to get a 9.5x, right? Because when we do hit, we want to get that extra little payout, because we want to just take all of Prizepicks money as much as we can, right? And again, I can't stress this enough that betting is a game of inches, right? It's a game of little line bumps. It's a game of getting the most value out of your bets and stuff like that. So we got Luka to go over points. Obviously, this is the discount. And then we're going to take Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, all to go over right here. Again, I really do actually like the Jets offense. I think over the past week, Devontae Adams has been a little bit too, I don't know, he's like, they're giving too much weight to him almost. I think Garrett Wilson is still the number one receiver. We saw that last week. He still got a lot of catches, and he probably should have ended up with like 7 catches. But we did actually hit on a Jets play last week for, I think that was Monday Night Football. And then we're going to go Breece Hall over right here. Again, really good pass-catching running back. And the thing I really like about the Jets is even though they're playing the Patriots, they always somehow are in close games. They always do something. They always throw some interception. They always let some big thing happen where it's like they're always in close games. And close games are the key to going over pass yards because it's Aaron Rodgers, right? We see him do Hail Marys. We see him do 2-minute drills. These 2-minute drills are really where you get a lot of yards or even these kind of last minutes of the game where Aaron Rodgers is scrambling to try to get points, right? So really like this, really like all 3 of these plays actually. And again, these are all 9x plus. So if we hit just one of these, we'll be up, if we take one of these, or if we take all 3 of these and hit just one of these at a, let's just say a 9x, then we would be up, 6 units, right, on the day, just taking these 3 entries right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep with it. Trust the process. Again, this is the main thing that keeps me going right here is this graph over the past 5 months, just what we've been able to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.